Hey everyone, this is Dave from skis.com. Today I'm here to give you a review of the Blizzard Rustler 11, one of my favorite skis on the market. All right, let me touch on a few things with the Rustler 11 that make it stand out. First of all, we're going to talk about the profile of the ski. So in the Rustler 11, you're going to get a lot of tip rocker, you're going to get camber underfoot, and a lot of tail rocker. The tip rocker is going to allow the ski to plane up on soft snow. The camber underfoot is going to dig into hard packed snow, and it's going to give you a spring-like rebound effect for more energy. And then when you have this nice rocker in the tail, that's going to allow the ski to release easily from turns. It's going to allow it to pivot and smear when needed. All of those things make the Rustler feel exceptionally maneuverable for its size. When we take a look inside the ski, if we were to so-called peel off the top sheet, we would see the flux form technology. So flux form technology is Blizzard's way of putting metal in the ski only where needed and taking metal out where it's not needed. What this does is it livens up the ski, and on this specific ski, we're going to see basically like an H-shaped pattern of titanol, and on the top of the shovel of the ski, that is only on the edges, and then importantly, underfoot, it's a solid piece. And that solid piece underfoot is going to limit the amount of twisting that the ski can do, and it's going to really enhance both sort of ski feel and edge control on the underfoot part of the ski. And in the tail, it's going to taper out to just the edges of the ski as well, and that's going to make the ski feel light in the tail, and just all this adds up to a super maneuverable and playful ski. On the wood core, we're calling that True Blend wood core, and this has the Freeride version of that. So that's 3 different woods that are put together to make up the core of the ski. And depending on what they want to do in the ski, the wood changes. So they're going to have the softer, lighter wood at the tip and tail. And in the center of the ski, they're going to have this stiffer, denser wood. The stiffer, denser wood, again, in the middle of the ski is for strength. It's for edge control. It's to give the ski a lot of sort of energy out of the turns. But by reducing the stiffness of the ski in the tip and tail with the wood, they're allowing the ski to have a much more sort of perfect, nearly like custom ski feel to it when you're out on the hill. All right, so this Rustler 11 is the widest ski in the Rustler series. There are 2 other skis, the 9, which is more of an all-mountain ski, the 10 that splits the difference. The 11 is full free ride. Places like the Palisades in Tahoe, your big snow areas of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Montana, all through Colorado. Just think of like big snow, steep lines, cliff bands, and the Rustler is there. You will see a surprising number of these up at places like Jay Peak and Stowe as somebody's like 2nd or 3rd pair of skis that they bring out on big days and rip the trees with them because they're super maneuverable and it's just a blast of a ski. But I do think that this ski is targeted toward a very upper intermediate through pro level skier. And it's not really because of the flex of the ski, it's just sort of the intent of the ski, right? So it's really intended for somebody that's going to be out there pushing themselves, pushing the envelope, getting probably more air and going through more technical things than what your typical beginner or early intermediate is going to find themselves doing. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I've told you a lot about the Rustler 11, but let me tell you about why I like it. I've skied this ski a bunch, and the entire Rustler line to me is just a really fun, very versatile, very high performance line of skis. So if you're going from something like a little bit stiffer all mountain ski or a carving ski, this is going to really open up your mind and creativity, and it's just very stable, wants to turn really well, and it really does give you the confidence to get into areas of the mountain that you might be apprehensive about. And along the way, it's never going to beat you up or punish you. I think that Blizzard has done just a phenomenal job with the recipe to make this one of the best skis on the market. If you're interested in this ski or skis like it, check out skis.com.